What's up guys, and welcome back to Ty's Rides. So this is my new Evoc Tailgate Pad. I'm going to use this pad on my Nissan Frontier. For the longest time I have been using the Kuat rack. I think it's the Kuat Sherpa 2.0. I absolutely love that rack. It's been awesome, but my girlfriend Kim and I, we sometimes mountain bike in different places, and it's a pain in the butt to constantly switch that rack over between our two vehicles. And I just purchased a teardrop camper actually yesterday, and I'm gonna save the reveal of that for another video. But I figured one of these would just come in handy, an affordable way for me to carry my bikes and not have to switch the rack back and forth. And with the camper hooked up, I can carry the bikes on the back of the truck. But first things first, I'm gonna put this thing on the truck and then talk you guys through the features. All right guys, the tailgate pad is strapped on. That took all of like 2 minutes. I think once I get more of a hang of it, that'll go a lot quicker, that process. So let's measure this pad. This pad measures 53 inches across. This is the medium pad. They do make a large for full-size trucks, but this one fits my truck perfect. The thing I like about this pad, other than the fact that I got it on sale, is it had really good reviews, all right? I read that the people that use it really like these little spaces. It's almost like a foam bracket for each bike. It holds 6 bikes. The finish, all right, this is the olive color, and you know, it's really a nice color. I didn't care about the color. Like I said, it was on sale. But as you can see here, you can still access your tailgate right there. So that's nice. You just peel that back. It honestly fits perfect. This padding, the Evoc padding, it's a thin layer of padding, but I actually like that because if this thing gets rained on, it's not going to it's not going to hold water. This is a vinyl, almost like a vinyl finish, and so it should wipe down really easy if it gets muddy. If it gets rained on, it's going to dry quick and probably not even take in any water. As far as hooking this thing up, as you saw, even though it was in fast forward, really simple. I'll just bring this down. So it sits really nice. I have a Nissan Frontier. It sits really nice on here, and it's just got these little hooks. So you can loosen these hooks like so, and then they just kind of hook right here. All right, and then to tighten it, you can just cinch it down. It does take some finagling to feed the hook through the underneath part of the tailgate, but not too bad. So let's get some bikes on this thing and see how it holds some bikes. Here we go, got 2 bikes strapped in right now. I've got my gravel bike and I've got my mid-fat mountain bike. The mid-fat is to the far side of one side and then the gravel bike's to the other. But I wanted to put the gravel bike in here so you can see a road or a gravel bike. You know, it will work with a pad like this. And then obviously the mountain bike. So you've still got space for 4 more bikes. Probably will be a little bit tight, but I think you can fit them. It's really nice. You can see here the down tube fits, you know, right between the two pads, the little grooves. So that's nice. The little pads kind of provide a little bit of a, you know, some security from it moving back and forth. But they're strapped in pretty good with those straps. The straps here, they do come off and you can adjust them. So let's see if I can do this with one hand. You can take the strap completely out, so be sure not to lose those. I guess there's one last thing to do, and that's test this bad boy out. All right, let's see what we got after the first test. Now, my neighborhood roads are super rough. I took the truck on the highway, and the bikes did slide a bit. So I'm gonna move each of these in one slot and just kind of see what that does. But honestly, I think if I ever go on a long trip, or if I ever put, you know, like even 4 bikes back here, I think I will probably strap the rear end down, and I've got hooks that slide in the back of my truck to do that. But let's move these in a notch and see what happens. All right, so we did have some movement in the rear end again, but it's not going to be enough movement to where the bikes are going to bang on the side of the truck or bang each other. Most of the time, I'm only going to be hauling 1 or 2 bikes with this setup. Yeah, for what I'm going to use this for, guys, I'm super pumped. So as always, guys, I appreciate you checking out the video. If you've got questions about this tailgate pad, comment below. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. You guys have a good one.